No detail was left unnoticed. According to Oakland City officials who worked with the filmmakers on the downtown Oakland shots, all red and blue colors had to be removed, so things like sidewalk curbs were painted over. Matrix spans exactly 19 months. The date stamp on the phone trace program in the opening sequence reads 2/18/98, and in the closing sequence it reads 9/18/99. This means that the events in the movie take place over exactly 19 months. Matrix Revolutions opened at the same moment worldwide. In an unprecedented simultaneous global release, The Matrix Revolutions opened at exactly the same moment in every major city in the world on November 5, 2003, 6 a.m. in Los Angeles, 9 a.m. in New York, 2 p.m. in London, 5 p.m. in Moscow, and 11 p.m. in Tokyo. There are many twins in the Woman in Red scene. Numerous sets of identical twins were cast as extras for the Woman in Red scene, in which Morpheus takes Neo through a computer simulation of the Matrix. This was done to create the illusion of a repeating program. The tall man with slicked back hair and sunglasses in the opening shot is seen seconds later as a police officer writing a parking ticket. Real-world scenes and Matrix scenes have different coloring. All the scenes that take place within the Matrix have a green tint to them, as if you were watching them through a computer monitor, while scenes that take place in the real world have normal coloring. The fight scene between Morpheus and Neo, which is not in the real world or in the Matrix, is tinted yellow. The Loop Highway was built and destroyed exclusively for this film. The roughly 1.5-mile, 3-lane Loop Highway was built specifically for the chase scene in The Matrix Reloaded. Considering it took nearly 3 months to film this scene, it was well worth the effort. It was built on the decommissioned Blaine Point Navy base and destroyed when filming was complete. That's not all that was destroyed, though, as almost all of the 100-plus cars GM donated to the production were trashed too. The sets were almost completely recycled. Around 97% of the materials from The Matrix Reloaded and Revolution sets were recycled after filming was completed. For example, tons and tons of wood was actually sent ahead to Mexico to build low-income housing. This made for a more sustainable production across the movie series. In memory of Thomas Anderson. In the last scene of The Matrix Revolutions, the bench the Oracle sits on has a small metal dedication plate on it that reads "In memory of Thomas Anderson." This is more significant than it may seem on the surface. Thomas Anderson is Neo's given name in the Matrix movie. The shootout took forever, and the scenery was improvised. The lobby shootout. The camera pans back, showing the aftermath of the scene in the lobby. During this, a piece of one of the pillars falls off. This happened by coincidence during the filming and was not planned, but was left in since it seemed appropriate. The entire scene took 10 days to film and was done without CGI. Rather, it was all practical effects. The rain wasn't just water. The rain wasn't just water.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.